election, all people can decide. But we are the incumbent. We are privileged to be where we are. We have the opportunity to make a difference. And we are committed to making a difference. So there are a few settlements in the city center that must go. One of them was 2 Mile. There's another one, 4 Mile. We might also, I think Benspeak is also included, and Newtown down in Mosby South is also included. But we are not going to just randomly or in a head hoc way or without plan just go and evict our people. We are not going to do that. It's going to be a proper planned resettlement. Where we move them to, it's not going to be another settlement. Our goal, under my leadership and our 3 open members here, is to end settlement. Settlement must end in Port Moresby and hopefully to in the rest of the country. So that's our goal. How are we going to do that? Settlement to Sabah, and in the city center, we want to resettle those few settlements in the city center so that the city can, in the center, it develops in a planned, organized way that adds a lot of value to the city and enables the city to grow to become a proper metropolitan national capital. That's the outcome we need to aim for. But nobody is going to displace people in the settlement. Our study shows, just to give you all some perspective, in terms of number of people who live or the percentage, just to address the stereotypes. Those who are formerly employed, public and private sector, we've done a survey, 49%. So all Manmeri stuff inside law, settlement here. Oh no, unemployed life, that's all. Oh no, criminals, or all of them criminals. There are many of them who are forced to live there because of the high rental or high cost of real estate in the city, especially the planned suburbs. And then we have a problem of people accessing land. So 49% formal employment, 27% informal. They are doing their own business. And the city, we should recognize it too. PMV na taxi stablo. Ono stablo is boroko. Ono stablo koroboseo. Ono stablo olao. Ono stablo gorenso. They are out there, Nautanao, Moratao, 8 Mile. The PMVs that enable the city to function and move every day on a daily basis. Taxi too. So these are thriving, resilient communities too that add value to the city. What we need to do is change the physical dynamics. So those are the challenges that we face, and we have a strategy. We are going to implement it. We've started implementing it. We will only do the resettling when we have found the prepared relocation site. So I want to acknowledge member for Mosby Northeast. He has secured about 240 square hectares of state land. So he is on the, in the process of, helping us to do resettlement and proper development of his electorate, Mosby Northeast. This afternoon, both of us will be going up there to the Bomana Tenor, Vanuatu, to announce to everyone that we've got the title to the area that they're living there, so that we can start to do the upgrading there, change that part of the city to become proper planned suburb. Member from South 2 is similarly working in this area as well. So, for example, we've got the title to Rakamuga. We've done the we've done the survey in subdivision. 400. Now the road from Kipo to Rakamuga going to Saraga is underway. Once that takes place, we will start to do the proper subdivision and reorganize the people there. So the process is already underway, and this is what I want to perhaps conclude by saying that people will be properly resettled. They will be going to not a settlement, but a proper planned resettlement to become part of the future of the city, a planned city, a modern city, a metropolitan city, a capital city, a city that belongs to all of us and we all can be proud of. In terms of the people down there at 2 Mile and at 4 Mile, I just want to say that I want to thank the ACP. They've stopped the eviction that is going on to give us time to enable us to, decently and in a humanistic way, deal with the situation. So down at 2, we have found temporary care center. I want to acknowledge those people who have given up their land to allow the temporary care center. But today too, I can announce that we have secured from the customary owners at Gerehu from Baruni. I think one of their representatives are here. They've given us 10 hectares of land. The possibility to extend it is there. We are in negotiation now. But as we speak, yesterday we started cleaning the 10 hectares already. So we are going to move all those people we have evicted down there at 2 Mile, and those from 4 Mile, they are all going to move there as a temporary care center. Minimum about 6 months. Within 6 months, I've given direction to city manager and our team here to ramp up the surveying and all the things that needs to be done, especially at Faria. So those land that has been allocated for affordable housing, we can start to filter everybody there so we can ensure that they have a better future that contributes to their well-being and the well-being of the city. I want to also announce that last night, the 4 of us, members of parliament and open members, we have met with the Prime Minister. So we have the national government blessing and support. Tomorrow we will meet with the Prime Minister to see if we can access the 70 million that was allocated for urbanization. It's in the national budget this year. So to help us to, importantly, deal with our people in a decent, humanistic way to have a long-lasting solution, but importantly, to end settlement in the city. National government policy is in alignment with our policy to end settlement in the city. So I want to end by appealing to our people to support us to end settlement in the city.
Is the illegal acquiring and acquiring of land in our city. It's a never-ending battle, which affects not only us as members, but also our people more greatly. Every day we see illegal fencing going up, fencing recreational and public space. We see court orders being given to me as a member and residents of certain areas to vacate because the land has been stolen from underneath them. It's a never-ending battle fighting these illegal land grabbers, selfish Papua New Guineans against our good people, hard-working people of our capital city. Now, a lot of these cases I have personally taken up as a member for Moresby South to assist our people in the electorate, to fight against these illegal land grabbers that have acquired this land illegally through the Department of Lands. And Governor has assisted as well with me to assist in this regard. But some of these areas in our city and in Moresby South need to be resettled. As the city expands, settlements cannot be seen in our capital in certain areas, especially downtown and in urban areas that are continuing to develop. Now, 2 Mile Hill had to go, with all due respect. it was the hotspot, criminal hotspot for how many years? We're not gonna live in a cowboy country or cowboy city. Enough is enough. And may this serve as a warning. You see what's happened in Rabia Guinea. If you want to continue to harbor criminals and have crime in your area, look what happened to Rabia Guinea. Be very careful. I think we've all had enough. Our people in this city have had enough of crime and of this sort of violence that has been going on for too long. We want our young women and mothers and children to walk freely. So for Moresby South, we'll continue to protect the innocent people of Moresby South that are being victimized by selfish, greedy land grabbers, and we'll get that land back. I will fight, Governor will fight for getting illegal land grabbers that have been grabbing our land and make sure that they don't get that land for the sake of our people. But for those that are causing problems, we have no time for you. We move on, and we'll use Rabia Guinea as an example for that. Thank you so much.
And we want the city to be changed. Safety environment. And who is going to do it? If governor and this team here. You know, community has been here, first, second generation, whether it's a customary land or whether it's a state land, because all come before, all stuff finished. They don't know who owns the land, but they are there. So, like 2 miles, it's a state land. We only do eviction and demolition on reserved land for 7%, road, schools, national parks or parks. You know, in the name of development, we can compulsory acquire under the municipal authority. So we only do eviction in realignment with the road, in realignment with the electricity or power or public areas. Then we exercise the power, as Governor said, he is chairman of physical planning and road. It's got a veto power. In the name of development for 1 million people in the city. A lot of state land acquired by people. So before somebody grabs the land, like our brother minister said, individual, or putting grounds on dog, all of us simply is not starting eviction. And where are our people going to go? Because they live there alone. So my job as a member is to let in my electorate, any state land occupied by our people, it's my job to send in the surveyor, make sure, do a sheds. If it's state land, we get it, we do a proper subdivision, settlement to Sabbath, water goes in, power goes in, and everybody got a right to own home. That's how I'm doing in my electorate. I already got 240 hectares. State land. And customary land, because we buy them. With that, thank you and God bless you all. And we will still support the governor and our team to continue with that 2 mile exercise. And we are not going to sit down and wait, because losing the election is another thing. But saving people is our paramount.
Last night we had a good meeting with the Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable General Marape, to discuss this very issue that is going on. I will not talk long because most of the issues affecting the current issues have been addressed, were explained by the Honorable Paco and the Honorable JT, Brother JT. So we will not delve into that. Some of the issues we discussed, and I asked the Prime Minister last night, and also my three brothers here, is to put an end to new people coming into Port Moresby. The city belongs to the people of Motupoita. And we have given, as Governor pointed out, there's a ratio of about 85% to 15%, where the indigenous are 15%. So the overrun by the outsiders have caused a lot of headache. 2 Mile Hill, Honorable JT said 10 years, I think it's 15 years. Both of the gentlemen have been in power for 15 years. They've gone down, even when we were not members, we accompanied them, we go down, they beg, they put in education plans, they put a lot of effort in there, and those efforts were falling on deaf ears. So I totally support our ACP Venturi. I support the Honorable JT and Paco, Governor Paco, for what was done at 2 Mile. It is to show that enough is enough. And we stand together in unison. Also our Honorable Chairman of Motokoita, we stand together and support that call. One of the things that we discussed last night was for us to pass an interim, like a COVID type law. No more new people coming in to settle in settlements. We have, I don't know, maybe 30, 40, there's 1 million people in the city. 40% of them are living in the settlements. We're totally outnumbered by illegal settlers. So what we need to do is take care of those people in the settlements. So the Honorable John Kaupa had just mentioned 265 hectares of land has been acquired, has been surveyed, state land, and it will go back to NCD. 265 hectares equals to about 6,500 blocks if you divide that by 400 square meters. Now we can systematically move the settlers, those who are illegally settled and those who will be evicted, to these blocks. But there must be a proper plan in place, and we slowly and surely evict them. This very important thing that we are also asking the one-talks living in settlements, do not bring anyone one-talks in. We need to pass a regulation. Enough is enough. The new people coming in are the ones causing havoc. The early people who came, our forefathers invited them and they've been staying here. They're peace-loving people. And they have also fallen victims of this terror that have been inflicted on our people. There are 1 million people in the city. 95% or 96% of them are peace-loving like all of us. There's 2 or 3% have caused terror for far too long, and we need to put an end to it. So we support this call. As the good governor has said, those of our brothers who have been evicted in Foma, NCD has nothing to do with it. Government has nothing to do with it. We have nothing to do with it. There is a legal title to that land, and those title holders are the ones doing that eviction. So Governor and I will come on come and have a chat with the leaders and also plan a resettlement. So we can settle there. Because unfortunately, there's a title there already. And one of the things the governor did discuss with the Prime Minister last night was the Heritage Park, Motokoita Heritage Park, which NCD and the government want to build in consultation with the Motokoita Assembly opposite Formosa Technical College, the foreshore. Thank you, Governor, for your courage along the road going down to Katane. That is maybe a recognition by NCD and the government for the long-suffering people of Motokoita. Motokoita has not been forgotten in this plan. There is also a modernization plan discussed by the four brothers here together with the Prime Minister. We have a Motokoita modernization plan which we will rehabilitate most of all those old houses and modernize them. Infrastructure, toilets, sanitation, walkways. So Motokoita has not been forgotten in his journey as well, because we have given all this land that have been, well, the issues have been discussed. Those were originally owned by the people of Motokoita. We gave that land away, not knowing that we could all live peacefully together, but that has not been the case. Thus, this eviction exercise has taken place at Tuma. But the eviction of Foma, NCD has nothing to do with it. But it is already happening, so the governor and I, who represent people of Foma, we will sit with them, and there will also be a process of resettlement. This is a follow-up to our brothers and sisters at Foma. In the meantime, to the people of Motokoita, we are not forgotten in this plan. There's a plan to modernize our villages as discussed by the governor. We own this land, so we will also be here for the rest of our lives. And what's going to happen is there is also a plan to modernize our villages. Because I think APEC will be here in 2032 as well. 33. So in preparation of APEC, we need to modernize Port Moresby as a city. All these things are taking place. So thank you very much, Governor, for calling everybody together to make this announcement.